Hello, I'm Igor Sandman. I'm a pixel artist. I make a pixel art every day for Pixel Dailies on Twitter. Today the theme is Mononoke. Uh, I love this design, so I'm gonna go with this. I love the mask. It's really nice. I don't know why I'm a sucker for masks. I don't know. Not just for the visual, but also for the the image that it gives, you know, the kind of secrecy. I like it. And frankly, wait, I've prepared an image for you. If it wasn't the Ghibli week, I would have gone for this Mononoke. I don't know if you've seen this anime. It's really nice. I love this character design and the crazy colors of this anime. But it is Ghibli week, so I'm not gonna try something funky, okay? All right. I want to try and give this one a slightly different perspective, but pretty close to this. I want to try and get that pose right. It's not an easy pose to draw, but it's not the worst either. The legs are probably gonna be quite easy because once they are folded like this, it's kind of easier to draw. You can make a big mass and not worry too much about the bend of the knee and so on. All right. So there's a lot of detail on the face, and I won't be able to add them all because of the resolution. Wait a minute, it's the other way around. I was going to create an orange filling with the black outline, but it should be something like this. I should probably try and make it slightly higher because I need space for the mouth. I love creating eyes like these with a big outline. I think it was yesterday that I tried something with this. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the Ni no Kuni one. It didn't work out. It didn't work out that day, but pretty sure today I will get something working. Like this. Yeah, it works. I'll create the shadow now because I don't know, I like this mask so much that I can't help but go into the details straight away. So I just do it. Yay. It's going to look great. Alright, it's already done, the mask is finished. Well, there is still the ears and the fur, but that's for later. I will work a bit on the pose now. So, let me check something. Alright. I'm trying to figure out if I should use the same color for these two. If I do, I will have to work double shift to make them differentiate them. I don't know. Maybe I'll try some colors on the side. Maybe the fur could be something like this, and the shirts something like this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll keep the colors there so I have them on the same canvas. Alright, so this pose, I need to think a little bit. I will need the torso to come here. Oops. Yeah, I need it to be something like this, right? I will try and make it look more bent toward the front, right? Should probably do that. Yeah, this is the shoulder. You probably can't see it because it's just a big lump of white, but I can see it. I should probably do this. It's a bit more obvious now. Something like this. Didn't I create a character in this kind of pose recently? I think I did. Alright. I'm not sure the shoulder is working. This is probably much better. Anyways, so the arm should be something like this, with the knife coming on the side. I'll use this color for now. I'll come back to the knife later. Alright. And the other arm. This is going to be the tricky part, I think. Yeah, this is going to work. I'm quite confident about this. Yeah, right, it's working. I won't work on the detail on the shadow and lights here for now. I say it and I start working on a shadow, but it's the shadow beneath. Anyway, I'm trying to find excuses, but I'll work on these on the pants, the skirt and the legs. I should probably start with the legs first. And actually, I'm wondering if maybe I should try something different, slightly different. At first I wanted to keep the legs like this, you know, but I'm wondering if it would work if I try something. Well, it's gonna be almost the same, so it doesn't matter. I think it's too short, right? I should bring this back down. No. Like this maybe. I'm not sure I'm on the right track here. This was working okay, but it needs a little bit of shape. I'm not sure. I thought the legs would be easy, but they aren't. I thought the arms would be hard, but it wasn't. First, I need to bring this leg further in front. I want it to be very dynamic, so I need to make sure it works. It's nice. It's a bit stylized, but I like it. Probably the shadow, when I put the light and shadow, it's gonna be more obvious, right? And the skirt is not there yet, so I should work on that. I will make it very dark. Oh, that's too dark. I wanted to try and make it very dark, but let's do it. Let's go for it. And it will help me define the shape, right? And that's a common technique when you draw, not just pixel art, but when you draw, is to use cloth to define shapes, because it folds around it. Like if you can, wait a second, if you can look at my sleeve, it's folding and it's creating a circle, and it's indicating the fact that my wrist is kind of a tube shape. So here I can use the skirt to define the roundness of the legs. It's helping me. It's playing in my favor. Alright, let's try it. I need some light now here. Yeah. Alright, some lighting on the skin maybe. It's long overdue probably. I might leave this one like this. Or should I try? I think it's better if I leave it like this, and it's probably too low, right? I need to get this out of the way. Yeah, the right arm is too low. And now I might need lighting here to separate it. Okay. I noticed that one thing that helps me a lot to create hands. Give me a second. I should finish the hands before I tell you what I was about to tell you. It's always tricky, right? A lot of people have trouble with hands. I know when I draw, when I do my pixel art, when I make pixel art, it's okay, but when I draw, I'm terrible at drawing hands. But in pixel art, I managed to get techniques. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain how I do it. Just okay, it's working. Okay. What I wanted to say was one thing that helps me define the shapes when it's very detailed like this is to use 3 colors. You will I rarely use this one color here. When I'm making a skin, I use this for shadow, this for light, and that's it. Okay. And I very rarely use this one. But when making fingers, I need detail, and one way to create detail is to have separate shades of the same kind of hue, you know, something like this. I'm not drawing anything here, I'm just making details, making stuff up, but yeah, to get the idea across. So that's one thing that helps me when creating hands. Hey, it's working better like this, you know. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so I believe there's something wrong with the torso, right? Something is not working. Maybe it's too... This is a bit better. Also, I would want to get this leg, well, the knee, I want it to be higher like this. Yeah, it's working better. All right, time to define the shapes here. Kind of like it. I'm trying to keep the feet, I'm trying to keep them separate from the rest. Sometimes subtly, like here, it's actually connected, but from the angle. And here it's completely disconnected. The reason why I'm doing this is to give the impression of movement. It's not supposed to be disconnected, of course, but if you create, when I create a shape that's supposed to go fast, something like this, I like to keep a few dots behind. Creates an impression of movement. Hey, I was drawing this just to get my point across, but guess what? I kind of like it. I think I can use it. Maybe like this. It's funny. I like happy accidents like this. I don't know where it should be. Here or here. It would make more sense if it was closer to the legs, I guess. Yeah, it's nice. All right, what's next? I will come back to this and try the shadow again. Okay, I think it's working. All right, I'm still not 100% happy with the legs, but it might be because the torso is too long also. Yeah, that was the problem. What I'm doing right here, going left and right, is when I want to place an element, I like to push it further. I know that this is too far, right? And I know also that this is too far, but I like to go that so far so I can get a feel for when that exact moment when it gets right, you know. I know it's not right, but I keep pushing it until I find it. This is working, but it looks like he's jumping up, straight up. And I think I should go with this. Maybe it was how it was before, I don't know. But I think I should keep it like this if it was. Or maybe 1 pixel further front. Yeah, I'll keep it like this. Alright, so what do I need to do? Yeah, I need to finish the fur. This is going to be a fun shape to make, and I don't want to screw it up. I don't want to screw it, so I will create it on another canvas. Nice. Kind of like it. Not very happy with this shape right here on top. Alright, it works for me. And I kind of want to try to push some of it further back. Something like this, you know what I mean? On here. Let's see. I'm trying to get a feel of what's in front and what's in the back. Right now it's just one big lump of pixels, but for instance these two, I don't think I should have them on the same plane. Maybe this one in the back and this one in front. No, I think this one should be in the back. Something like this. You know what I mean? Besides this, there's the shadow that I need to add here. This shape is weak, this one. Everything that's balanced, in my opinion, something like this, is a weaker shape than, especially for something so dynamic. It's weaker than if I were to do something like this, you know? It depends on what you're doing, of course. What kind of material, what kind of movement there is. But here I need movement, so I should probably do something like this. It's much better. I like it. Alright, I wanted to add some light, but now I'm not sure because it's working great with the slight pink color. Let's try and add some light and see. Maybe just some areas. Why not? Usually I don't do that, but I like to keep my colors to a minimum, like 2 colors, just like I said for the hand. Yeah, it's working great. I'm not very happy with the shape of this lump, but I'm not sure I should completely destroy it, so I keep a copy. What I just did here is duplicate and then turn one off and work on the other one, so if I screw up I can just erase the new one and go back to where I was. I'm doing this in case I lose my in case I cannot undo because I go too far. That's not what I wanted to do. I guess this is better. Not very happy with it, but it's certainly better than the other one. I'm looking for a flow here, you know. When I'm creating hairs or something like this, which is not really hairs, I try not to do this, you know what I mean? Go all over the place, because it's weakening the flow of the design. All right, I like it. Not very happy with this one now. It's very it's unbalanced. Wait, I'm painting on the background. Shit. It's okay, it's not very hard to correct. Alright, so what was I doing? I was trying to improve this shape. This is better. Should I try this instead? Yeah. Now it's starting to get more focused. I don't want the... If I had created the fur, as I explained earlier, like this, it would draw the eye away from... The eye is following those lines, you know what I mean? So right now the air is kind of... It's still distracting a little bit from the center of interest, but not too much. It was worse before, I think. Okay, I need to... I shouldn't forget about the ears, and it's a bit sad because I don't want to lose the nice shape that I have. You see, if I create it here, I lose the sheen that I had over there. I wonder if I should even worry about it, or maybe make them very small. Should probably be here, right? Yeah, if I made it this small, it's working. And maybe I could even do... Nah, I'll keep it subtle. It's working, I think. I'm still a bit bugged by the size comparison between the torso and the legs. And I don't want to make the legs longer. Maybe I should, I don't know. What if I push it further up? Layer is empty. I was on another layer. Okay, so I wanted to try. Maybe that's what I need to do, I don't know. This is working much better. I should probably do that actually. Yeah. The ends look a bit too big now. This arm especially, it's too long. When you are modifying your perspective, your proportion in the middle of it, this kind of problem happens. Now I run the risk of ruining the arm. I think it's okay. It looks a bit, I don't know, geometric, I guess. Maybe I should just do this. Yeah, kind of like it. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it's over. All right. I'll call it a day. I will center it. The center will be hard to get because of the line in the back, but I will eyeball it. Yeah, I think it's okay. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking by. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.